thank you for joining me. My name's David and this is a soundtrack of my life. And before I start today, I just want to say a special thank you to the 4 people out there that I know are watching me. And today I'm going to take you back to the early 1960s, 1963 to be exact, to a style of music, I guess really not a style of music, it's more about the bands that played the music. It's called the Mersey beat, and that's because of the area it came from, Liverpool, and the most famous of the people or bands with the Mersey beat was the Beatles. But there were lots of other bands. There's Billy J. Kramer and the Dakotas, Brian Poole and the Tremolos, the Searchers, and the list, there's dozens. The list goes on and on and on. But today I'm going to play you a couple of songs. The first one is from a band called Gerry and the Pacemakers. They had a close association with the Beatles. They were managed by Brian Epstein and their records were produced by George Martin. So basically from the same stable as the Beatles. The first song I'm going to play was released in 1963 and they had a hit with this record before the Beatles had their first hit. So this is Gerry and the Pacemakers with How Do You Do?
Through it. Suppose that you think you're very smart, but won't you tell me how do you do it? How do you do what you do to me? If I only knew, then perhaps you'd fall for me like I fell for you when I do it to you.
There you go, Gerry and the Pacemakers with How Do You Do It? The second band I'm going to play for you is, they're included in the Mersey beat, but they actually came from Manchester, and it's a band called Freddie and the Dreamers. And Freddie, before he became a singer, was a milkman, but that's a different story. And this song also came out in 1963, Freddie and the Dreamers with You Were Made For Me.
The bees, for the fish, yes, someone made the rivers and the seas. Every hand was made to hold another tenderly. When I kissed you on your lips, I knew that you were made for me. your lips, I knew that you were made, you were made, you were made for me.
That was Freddie and the Dreamers with You Were Made For Me. Just a little story for you. When I was 8 years old, Freddie and the Dreamers was the first band that I ever saw live. They played at a dance that I went to. We used to live in a little seaside town called Bridlington, and they played for a kids dance, and so it was the first band I ever saw live. Anyway, that's all of the music for today, and hopefully you'll leave a comment for me down below and give me a thumbs up, and please hit the subscribe button. And thank you very much for watching, and hopefully we'll see you next time round. Cheers.